Greetings, y'all. This is Coach Veronica Marie, and it is Monday, and I am interested in talking about boundaries, but not from the typical perspective of boundaries. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to this channel. Consider liking the video and possibly even sharing it with a friend. If you need any help in coaching, my specialty is emotional wellness coaching and shadow work. You can sign up for a session at veronicamarie.com. Let's connect on social media platforms as well. So let's hop straight on in boundaries. A lot of times when you think about boundaries or when you hear people talk about boundaries, you hear them talking about keeping other people out, right? You hear people putting boundaries up because of some dysfunction or some toxic dynamic or something that they feel isn't the best use of their energy. Today, I would like to talk about boundaries for manifestation. I think it's very important to be clear about what you want and what you don't want. Those are boundaries, those are energetic boundaries. So, a- ask yourself today, what is it that I no longer want to participate in? And what is it that I want more of? Right. So for me, when I think about communication, I no longer want to participate in communication patterns that I know are not satisfying, communication patterns that I know include dysfunction and unawareness, right? And so for me, I say no to communication that is unclear, communication that is ineffective, communication from individuals who are operating in some kind of fear or insecurity, um, those who are masking and just not coming all the way forward, unable, uncomfortable communicating. That I say no to that in my personal realm, simply because it's not satisfying, and I understand that I create my daily experiences. Now, if that happens at work, in the workplace, okay, we live in a world of humans and this does happen, right? If it happens in the store or with a customer service representative or something like that, I understand that living with humans means that we may have some communication difficulty. But within my friendships, within my romantic interest relationships, within my personal romantic connections, I say no to communication patterns that feel unsatisfying. I say yes to communication that is clear, upfront, and very personal. I say yes to communication that is healthy. I say yes to dynamics that are uplifting and inspiring. And sometimes we have to say no to certain mindsets that are within us, right? In a previous video, I talked about how belief systems govern what we think, what we feel, and how we act. Sometimes you have to say no to a belief system within you that is not serving you, right? So look at my previous video or listen to it rather if you want to see how to work through that. Sometimes you need to say no to your belief systems. But in order to say no, you need to know what your belief systems are. We're not saying no to emotions. We're not saying no to thoughts. We're saying no to belief systems. And once you say no to a belief system, you need to say yes to another one. Okay. Or else that old belief system is not going anywhere. You need to say yes to the new belief system and begin to practice that so that the thoughts that that belief system offers will become more natural than the old one, right? So sometimes you need some internal boundaries because it's your own thought processes and ways of being that are unsatisfying to you. It's not always other people, right? So today, make it a point to assess your belief systems. Is this serving me? Is this leading to experiences that I enjoy? And again, if you need some help learning how to do that, check out my last video because I give you a very practical process there. And that's it. We need to set our intentions, right? And boundaries are intentions. I do not intend to participate with this, but I do intend to interact and participate in creating that. Those are boundaries as well. So it's not always, again, that you need to boundary people out. Sometimes it's a simple saying yes and no to certain things and governing yourself accordingly. Sometimes it's saying no to a belief system that is not working for you because it's leading to contraction and suffering, and saying yes to another. If you need some more in-depth help, again, one-on-one coaching is available. My name is Coach Veronica Marie, and you can reach me on my website at veronicamarie.com.